Hello, I'm Parvan Bakardiev, President and CEO, Wichita Grand Opera, with Edward Lada, also from the Wichita Grand Opera. Edward, it's good to be here, and we're here to tell you about our upcoming season.
Well, the season opens on Saturday, April 23rd. We've got the Russian National Ballet Theater coming to do, for the first time, we've got a double feature, 2 ballets in the same evening.
There are 2 ballets, roughly an hour each, with 20 minutes intermission. And they're very different in what they're all about, and very different style with great costumes, great sets, and of course great dancers. And intermission, of course, the dancers always come traditionally in the lobby to greet the audience and of course take picture with some of the children. So I hope you will attend it and enjoy something very different. We have done with them Swan Lake, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, and now Romeo and Carmen. What can you tell about the ballets, EJ?
Well, we start the night with Tchaikovsky's Romeo and Juliet, which if you watch any kind of TV or movies or cartoons or virtually anything, you've heard the melodies. It's any romantic scene you've ever watched probably has Tchaikovsky's Romeo and Juliet underneath. Just this time there will be a big company of ballet dancers performing the story on stage. The second half then is Bizet's Carmen, which you probably recognize a lot of the melodies from that. It's a great opera, and a Russian ballerina really wanted to play Carmen on stage, so she asked a Russian composer, Rodion Shchedrin, to adapt the music for her to dance the story.
And it's actually very interesting to see Carmen as a ballet. And I, many years ago, did the triple bill actually of Carmen. Carmen the opera, Carmen the play, and Carmen the ballet, but that was in San Antonio. And now we have Carmen the ballet, different version by different company, right here in Wichita, Kansas, with the Russian National Ballet. And then after that, we're continuing the season with Pirates of Penzance. And what do you think of the setting I chose?
Well, this one's going to be a lot of fun. It's Opera on the Lake, happens every year out at Bradley Fair on the lake there, and we thought, what better place to put pirates than right on the water? So it should be a lot of fun. We'll have a floating stage, an island. There's going to be a boat out there, I believe, with sails and everything. So it should be a really great setting for our singers to play around with.
And the new element this year is that the seating is reserved seating, like during the very first year when we did Carmen. There will be 2 nights the performance. And it's in English, so we don't have to have the subtitles. And the tunes of the Pirates, Gilbert and Sullivan, you have heard many times, many places. And then what is next, EJ? The Opera Ball, I believe?
After that, we have our Opera Ball is in June, and then we keep going with, we've got Verdi's Rigoletto, which is one of the best-known operas, comes up on September 3rd, and then probably the best-known opera of all time, Puccini's La Bohème, on October 1st.
And we bring a lot of new elements to this year's season by bringing always very many international artists, this time 2 great tenors, 2 Italians, one residing in Belgium and one residing in the United States. We have great sopranos and 2 new directors who are making debut with us this year. So having said that, we also have a very special program, not only for those who like to subscribe for the whole season and receive discounts, but also we have a very special for the young audiences. It's called Day at the Opera. And we have approached a lot of the schools, a lot of the universities, that enables them to come for a much lower price than a regular viewer and see something very special, different facilities and different locations. This year we are also going again to Overland Park and McPherson Opera House, since for several years now we are touring also the state of Kansas.
You understand me?
I didn't repeat the word often.
Pardon me, you did indeed.
I only repeated it once.
True, but you repeated it.
But not often.
EJ, who do you think will be mostly interested in what, in your personal opinion?
If you like laughing and you like comedy, then Pirates of Penzance is going to be a great one on May 20th and 21st out at Bradley Fair. Everything else is great romance. If you don't want to worry about the words, then obviously the ballet in April is going to be great, and the dancers are fabulous. I'm just bowled over every time we see them here.
And our slogan is Eternal Love, this year. So that goes with what you're saying about romance and love and everything else. You're actually going to be conducting this year's first production.
Yes, I'll be conducting the Pirates of Penzance out at Bradley Fair, and we're really looking forward to getting underway with that. So I always love playing with these comedies to see what the actors are going to bring to it.
And John Stevens is recreating the production which we did, 7, 8 years ago here at Century 2. So we hope to see you there. If you have desire for tickets, call us at Century 2-262-8054 or online at Select a Seat.
And we can throw in also about that Day at the Opera program. If you're listening out there, parents or students, talk to your teacher, have them get in touch with us so we can set you up with that as well.
We will see you soon at the opera or the ballet.